So, what's in the bag? Book haul from Derbyshire. I think is it Scribner's Bookshop, Buxton, most of these, and a couple from a charity shop. The top two from a charity shop. So, Mikhail Sholokhov and Quiet Flows the Don. Russian classic, Cossacks, etc. And another one by him, Mikhail Sholokhov, The Don Flows Home to the Sea. Nice cover. Artistic Power and Integrity. Yeah. Hopefully they're good. Right now, I've been reading Louis L'Amour, and at some point I'm going to run out. So I'm testing another Western writer. Now, I'm part way through this. Oh, it's no, not that one. Where is it? I'd started it, so here we are. That's it. Edge is a new kind of Western hero. Apache Death, George G. Gilman. Number 3, that's handy. Right, so now most of these were £1 each, so risk it for a biscuit. Blood on Silver. The blue, the grey and the red. Number 6. Sioux Uprising. Number 11. A Town Called Hate. Number 13. The Big Gold. Number 14. So the pound's only a good pound if these are alright, aren't they? The Final Shot, number 16. Ashes and Dust, number 19. The Frightened Gun, number 32. That's a bit of a jump. There he is, Edge. Is it me or is he looking a bit older? A Ride in the Sun, number 34. Right, so I've just been for a jog, so pardon the cough. And now for something completely different. I've already got The Big Sleep, but I couldn't resist this. Yeah, that was £4. But I think that's, look at that beauty. In the green. Penguin, The Big Sleep. What a book that is. I was happy to find a couple of Louis L'Amours I've not read. Kilroan. Ain't he great, Louis L'Amour? Now, I've been looking for this. Is that the best title for a Western ever? The Quick and the Dead. So if you ain't quick, you're dead. You know, quick on the draw. But apparently, if you read about the gunfighters, slow and accurate was often better than quick. But who am I to argue with that? The Quick and the Dead. I'm looking forward to reading that. So this was, look at that for a cover. When Lassiter sets out to kill a human snake, he doesn't care if he uses a gun, a knife or a rope. Bandido, Lassiter, Jack Slade. I think that's the writer of Shane, if I'm not mistaken. The Tin God of Twisted River, W.C. Tuttle. Invitation to Trouble, look at that. Whoop, here's an, oh no, it's not. No, I think I'm wrong. I think Jack Schaefer, not Jack Slade. I think this is the writer of Shane. I bet it says on the back, look at that for a cover. The Canyon. Yeah, there it is, author of Shane. The story of a young Cheyenne's lonely fight for life. Yeah, cracker. John Wesley Harding. Oh, looking forward to this. Texas Gunfighter, The True History of the Boy Killer, John Wesley Harding. Ace of the Fast Gun Crowd, Murderer of 40 Men, Lee Florin. Look at that for a picture. They don't make them like that no more. Abilene waited with bated breath. What would happen when Harding met Wild Bill Hickok? Exciting. Pat Garrett. The Authentic Life of Billy the Kid. The Noted Desperado. Don't they make these killers sound romantic? The Authentic Life of Billy the Kid. Looking forward to that. Now, I've picked up these. Just ever so slightly annoying. Outlaws and Legends by Will Henry. Volume 2. There's no Volume 1. Or was it £2.50 though? So I'll see if I can't hunt out Volume 1 if it's any good. Should be Will Henry. These are the true adventures of forgotten heroes of the Old West. And here's another one. Trigonometry, a gallery of master gunfighters. Another Volume 2. I think this was £2.50. Yep. So I'm going to have to hunt out Volume 1 for that. The classic account of the West as it really was, now published in 2 volumes. Yeah. Another Western writer. These were back to being £1. Yeah, it's a bit damaged, that one. J.T. Edson. So there's a load by him. I've not read any Edson. They're Bad Bunch. So the thing is, if you strike lucky like L'Amour, there's usually plenty of them, isn't there? The pattern was always the same when the Bad Bunch made their raids. The Bad Bunch. Another Edson. At £1. Wagons to Backside. Lovely cover. Yeah, the wagon train was heading for Backside. A couple left. Chuchillo, number 43. Crikey, he wrote a lot. God, there's money in this cowboy writing, wasn't there? To the Kiowas, a white buffalo was a sign of plenty. Oh, no, there's a couple left. The Gentle Giant. Is that number 89? Crikey. Oh, look at her face. Few men were able to match Mark Counter's Herculean strength. And then Tiny Crumble came along. I have to call him Tiny, don't they? This was £1. Oliver Strange. Sudden, the Marshal of Lawless. So there's plenty cowies there to keep me going. Yeah, and can always dip into a big sleep. Or yeah, take a stroll down the Don. Right, that should keep me out of mischief for a bit. Happy reading, everybody.